I chose to get surgery that would save my life, and my mother-in-law said I should just die instead. I've had PCOS since I was 18 years old. For anyone who doesn't know, that's a condition that makes it really hard to get pregnant, like almost impossible for some women. My husband Mike and I have been trying to have a baby for 7 years. 7 years of negative pregnancy tests and hoping every month would be different. Last year we finally gave up and decided if it happens, it happens. Then about a year ago, my periods started going crazy. Instead of coming once a month like normal, they started getting heavier and heavier. I'm talking bleeding through super tampons in an hour, having to bring extra clothes to work, waking up in the middle of the night because I'd bled through everything. In August, I ended up in the emergency room because I'd lost so much blood I could barely stand up. They had to give me a blood transfusion, 2 bags of someone else's blood pumped into me just so I wouldn't pass out. After that, I went to my doctor and they ran a bunch of tests. The results came back and my doctor sat me down with this really serious look on her face. She told me that because of how my reproductive system is shaped, if I ever did get pregnant, there's a 98% chance it would be ectopic. That means the baby would grow in the wrong place, like in my fallopian tube instead of my uterus. And that kind of pregnancy can make you bleed to death internally. She said I'd either need emergency surgery and lose my uterus anyway, or I'd just die. She told me I should get a hysterectomy. Just remove everything before it kills me. I went home and told Mike. He didn't even hesitate. He said, I'd rather have a wife than be a single father. My dad said the same thing. I'd rather have a daughter than have grandkids. My brother agreed. Even my mom, who passed away 3 years ago, would have said the same thing. I know she would have. But Mike's mom, Carol, had a different opinion. She's super religious and thinks everything happens for God's reasons. When I told her about the surgery, she called it giving up my right as God's being. We argued about it for months. She kept saying I wasn't trusting God's plan, that I should still try to have a baby, even though it would probably kill me. The thing is, Carol already has 7 grandkids from Mike's brothers and sisters. 7. She's not missing out on grandchildren. Last week, she asked about that dreadful thing, meaning my surgery. Mike and I told her we'd scheduled a consultation for February because my new job's insurance doesn't start until January. Carol completely lost it. She started screaming at the top of her lungs like someone had murdered her entire family. What gives you the right to rid me of another grandchild, she yelled. Another grandchild, like she didn't already have 7. Mike yelled back that he wanted his wife, not a child, that if having a baby would kill me, he couldn't live with himself. That's when Carol said something I'll never forget. Well, God so be it. If she dies, she did what God intended for her to do. I just stood there staring at her. This woman actually thought I should risk dying just to maybe give her an 8th grandkid. I stood up and told her, sorry Carol, I choose me. I don't want to die before I'm 40. Then I walked out. Since then, Mike's brother and sisters have been blowing up my phone. They're calling me heartless and selfish. His sister Amy keeps texting me that 2% is still a chance, like I should risk my life for a 2% chance of not dying. My surgery consultation is in February and it's happening no matter what they say.